Okay, Emma, if you can guess what I'm making based on these ingredients, I will make it for you.
S'mores?
With eggs?
There are no eggs. I need a hint. What?
Okay, I'm going to give you a hint, but I really think you can make this.
Cheesecake!
When people think of cheesecake, they think decadent, something really silky and hard to make, something you would probably buy or order at a restaurant. I was actually really intimidated by it until I made it myself. It's easy, simple ingredients, and it has such a huge wow factor with your guests and huge brownie points. My family loves it when I make it. Okay, so we'll start with the graham cracker crust with butter, 4 packs of good cream cheese, 4 eggs, a cup of sour cream, half a cup of milk, some vanilla extract, flour, and a little sugar. So the first thing I'm going to tackle is the crust, which is just graham crackers and butter.
Okay, so what's next?
It's time to melt the butter. It's about 2 tablespoons, and I am going to use the microwave to speed up the process.
All done?
Just about. We don't want to overdo it.
So why do you melt it?
You melt it so that it absorbs into the graham cracker crust. It binds everything together.
I suppose.
It makes it really delicious.
So if you put more butter, will it be better?
Could be. But we don't want it too greasy on the bottom either. It's a fine line. So my crust is done, and it's about the consistency of sandpaper, what am I thinking? Just sand. Enough that you can pack it down with butter. I did end up adding another tablespoon because I felt it was a little dry. And let's go ahead and dump it in. Okay, so my crust is done. I actually don't even bake it before I put the filling in. Nothing's perfect. It is
delicious looking?
Yeah. It's graham cracker crust. It's good, it's easy, and I do pack it up a little bit on the sides just so when I do the filling, I don't have to do that wrap with
oh, that wax
foil.
Paper thing they do?
No, with the foil wrap or anything. It works out great, nothing leaks. So let's get started on the filling. So before I start the filling, I'm gonna preheat the oven to 350. Okay, believe it or not, the hard part's over. Now it's time for me to just make the filling, and the only thing that I need to worry about is to not overmix.
How do you not overmix?
You just can't overmix.
But you have to mix it.
Yeah, I have to mix it. Okay, so the filling is done. Now I just have to fill the spring form. pop this baby in the oven.
Is it all gonna fit in there?
Should. This is a New York cheesecake, a classic one. Can't get better than this. So this is gonna go in the oven for an hour, and then I just turn it off, leave the door closed, and let it cool off overnight. And that's how I make my cheesecake. So after it baked for about an hour, I just turned off the oven and let it cool off in there for about 5 to 6 hours. Once that's cooled down so that it doesn't crack, I put it in the fridge to chill overnight. Now it's time to unmold it.
Well, let's check it out.
Okay.
So we gonna eat this tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna eat this tonight. Now baking in an oven on board is a little tricky because one, my oven is very small, so sometimes there's hot spots, sometimes there's cooler spots.
Oh, it looks delicious. What are you talking about?
Well, I let it in for 5 minutes too long.
I think it looks wonderful.
But no cracks.
Let's carve it up.